Here's a look at this day in history. January 16th.
In 1547, Ivan Vasilovich, Ivan the Terrible, was crowned as Russia's first Tsar. It was today in 1945 when Adolf Hitler retreated to his bunker beneath the streets of Berlin, where he would remain until his suicide 105 days later. In 1979, confronting a mutinous army in violent protest against his rule, Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi, leader of Iran since 1941, was forced to flee his country. And on this day in 1920, America went dry when prohibition took effect. It was believed that banning consumption of alcohol would put an end to crime. But crime increased as gangsters made a killing selling illegal hooch, and drinking went underground until prohibition was lifted some 13 years later. And that's this.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Nayla.
And this is Michael.
Bringing you your morning announcements.
On WDMS News.
Today is Friday, January 16th, 2015, A-Day.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the DMS Pledge.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School and in my community.
Please be seated.
Today's math problem is, Miss C took her twin sister to a midnight show for their 21st birthday. She had a half a coupon. How much did she spend on admissions? And admissions for adults is $11.50. Children under 13 is $9.75. And if you go to the matinee at 4 p.m., it's $6.50. Please be sure to tell your math teacher if you can solve it.
Now here's Lily with today's weather.
It was 25 degrees this morning. It will be partly cloudy today with a high of 39 degrees. Here's the weather for the remainder of the week. Now back to Nayla and Michael.
Thank you, Lily. And here's a quiz bowl announcement. Oh, and here is the quiz bowl announcement. Do you want to travel to other schools? Do you like showing off your impressive knowledge about random facts? Join the quiz bowl team. We need 6th, 7th, and 8th graders to help us defeat schools like Golden Ring, Stricker, and Holabird. Practices are on Thursday from 3 to 4 in the room 108. See Miss Blue for more questions.
Word of the day. Today's word of the day is scowl. Scowl means an angry frown or to make an angry facial expression. Scowl sounds like owl, so in today's cartoon, caption reads scowling owls. Once again, today's word of the day is scowl.
Help DMS win money and prizes by donating broken writing utensils and the TerraCycle box in the cafeteria. And here's a message from the recycling crew.
Listen up, DMS. The recycling crew is out running again this year. We're doing the recycling, so please put out your recycling cans on Wednesday and Friday after the 7th grade lunch.
Recycling includes this fashion.
Words of wisdom. Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Nayla with a few words of wisdom. Most of you have probably heard the word fellowship. Basically, a fellowship is a group that meets on equal and friendly terms. Now let's look at the other side of the coin, the word apartheid. Apartheid has the exact opposite meaning of the word fellowship. It literally means apartness, while fellowship means coming together. Archbishop Desmond is a leading spokesperson in the battle for justice and equality in South Africa. Listen to what he has to say. People are created for togetherness, not for apartness and division. Today, take a look at the world around you. Notice the results of apartness. Then look again and notice what happens when people come together on equal and friendly terms. With something to think about, this is Nayla. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
Basketball.
What about basketball?
Gotta do it. The paper. And here's Mr. Wagner.
Good morning, DMS. I'm glad we're back and better than ever on this Friday. I want to congratulate both the boys and girls basketball teams for their efforts yesterday. as we took on a visiting school. I think we showed a lot of sportsmanship and a lot of pride, a lot of hard work, and a lot of hustle out there on the court. And also thank you to the coaches for supporting the team. Excellent job yesterday. I was very pleased and to be at the game and to watch all of our student athletes. That's it from me. Have a wonderful day.
Oh, and here's an announcement about the basketball from Nayla.
Because I got it now, okay. The basketball coaches would like to thank all the teachers and students who came out to the game last night to show their support. In case you missed it, the boys' game got off to a fast start with a high-intensity game. While Deep Creek was able to pull ahead with the lead in first quarter with 4-18 score, the Owls had to fight their way back into the game and were able to match point for point with Deep Creek in the second half, with each team scoring 14 points. The second half of the game, the Owls fought hard for every point but were not able to catch up with the final score 52-37. Highlights from the game include leading scorer Taekwon with 21 total points, 2 assists, 9 rebounds, and 3 steals. Jose also contributed 10 points to the game with 3 assists and leading the team in rebounds with 12. Rayante had the only block in the game with 6 rebounds of his own. Keyshawn and Miles each had a basket, and Alex sunk a three-pointer. The girls were up next on the court with a close score of 2-7 in the first quarter as the teams both played great defense. In the second quarter, Deep Creek was able to pull ahead with a few fast breaks and a three-point shot and increased their lead to 3-23. The Lady Owls were not going to give up and were determined to play tighter defense and only give up 12 points in the third quarter to their one basket. Although the game was exciting to watch with a higher number of steals for both teams, the Lady Owls were not able to pull ahead and lost with the final score 44-8. Highlights from the game include Amina as the leading scorer with 7 points, a rebound, a handful of fast breaks to the basket. Jabri also contributed a point and played a tough game. Jabri, Jordan, Kayala, and Deja each had 3 rebounds. Elizabeth led the team in steals with 3. The Owls play next Thursday, January 12th at Stricker, with the boys playing first at 4 and the girls at 5. We hope to see you there.
So, this is Michael.
And Nayla,
reminding you to have a fantastic Friday.